Our topic today is investing. Should an investor's investments be different before they retire versus after? That's a tough one. What do you say?
So I like to use the metaphor of chili, okay? So in constructing an investment portfolio is a lot like making chili. So you're gonna use the same ingredients for when someone's retired as you did for when they were younger, but you're just changing the spiciness maybe of the portfolio. Someone who's young has a stomach for volatility. They don't mind having a lot of exposure to the stock market. And so you can have higher volatility, higher growth assets in that portfolio. And what you're doing is you're toning down the spiciness of that as people get older and they're in retirement because they just don't have the stomach for that volatility. So you're still using the same ingredients of the recipe, but you're just changing the amounts as they retire.
Yeah. You definitely want to have that spiciness in there, but when you're 20, you know, you have more spice, right? You have 20-80, but as you get into retirement, you want to have more like a 40-60 if you're 60, that kind of a rule. But in the past, we used to use the rule, right? Remember it, guys? The 100 minus your age was the exposure to equities, right? I like to use 110 minus your age today, and the reason behind that is we are living longer, right? Technology is elongating our lives. You know, and somebody now, it's got at least 30 years at 65 that retiring. And let me just tell you, especially anybody who's been around for the last 10 years, in the bond market, if you have all your eggs in that bond market basket, there is no way you're going to sustain inflation for another 30 years. So you need to still have that little spice in the portfolio,
some spice,
right?
For sure.
Just a little bit of spice. Yeah.
It's a really great idea to think of having 3 to 5 years of living expenses in that less spicy part of your portfolio. Because what you don't want to have happen is as you're starting to use your assets, which is again a very stressful kind of situation for people who've been used to saving, you don't want to be in a situation which you can't control of the market declining so substantially that you're freaked out. And if you know you have the 3 to 5 years living expenses, you're more apt to be able to hang on and deal with the volatility in the market.
It's so true, because when investors call freaking out when the market goes down, it's a great thing to be able to say to them, but you've got 3 years of cash right there, or bonds that you can wait till that portfolio recovers.